to Two Peas in a Podcast.
I'm Tira.
And I'm Missy. And it's another episode! Yay! Man, we are so excited about this podcast. And we've been getting a lot of feedback.
Yes.
Very positive feedback, too.
Feedback.
I'm sure some negative feedback out there, but they're just not sharing it with us.
And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. We welcome the positive and the negative so that we'll know where we need to improve.
Yeah, send the negative comments my way.
They can send them my way. Don't bother me not one bit.
Y'all be getting blocked off YouTube.
Let's get this party jumping.
Yeah, we have a good topic tonight.
Yes.
First of all, I'm very educated looking, I feel. I've joined the 4 Eyes Club again.
Yeah.
I gave up my one contact. You remember I had to wear one contact? I gave that up. I really gave that up after it popped out one night. We was out, me, you.
Why were you wearing the one contact?
Because I only needed one. Only one eye.
That's like weird.
The
doctor gave you one
contact.
The doctors prescribed you
one contact. One.
The doctor off.
Well, it wasn't at Kaiser.
Well, maybe not over after all.
But I can't look up because then I see the light from the circle.
Well, I get glare.
You get a glare?
That doesn't bother me.
I didn't want to pay the extra $40, so I'm cheap.
Well, you could have paid the extra $40. Your glasses didn't cost that much. Oh, that was shady.
And speaking of shady, let's talk about... Oh, no, before we even talk about that, what do we need the people to do?
Like, share, subscribe.
What do we need the people to do?
Like, share, subscribe.
What do we need the people to do? Like, share, and subscribe. All it takes is just for you to press that little button so that you can talk back to us. We only need 1,000 subscribers.
We're still at 32, so we need 7.
No, we're not at 32 no more. We have more now.
Oh, okay. Well, we need roughly.
We still need
800.
We still need 950. So anyway, yes.
Today's topic.
The
goody.
That affects everyone.
Yeah.
At some level.
Let's talk about girls and guys trips.
Group trips. Family. Group trips really covers it all. Because it's family trip, girls trip, the guy trips, the guy cruises. Remember
trips. Just trip with people.
The guy cruises. But anyway, so when you go on say like you decide, okay, I want to take a trip. How do you decide who you are going to invite or reach out to? You personally.
Me personally?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on where I'm going, how the trip came about. So if I'm talking to a certain person and they say, you know what, we should go here or here, and I say, oh yeah, that's fine. I think we should do that. We're going to invite like people that we know. Now, I wouldn't feel comfortable inviting some like totally outside friends. Like, we all have sets of friends, groups of friends, different groups that I wouldn't invite this person or that person from this group to bring them into this group.
Right.
Unless they have all had to have mingled or intertwined
and they got along
together
well.
Before, and they all got along together.
Yeah,
But you do more girls trips. My trips are mainly like family trips, and I do some girls trips, but.
Yeah, I do a lot of group trips, and it's okay. So number one, let me put this out here to all my friends. I have like at least 25 best friends.
Yeah.
This is no exaggeration, but it's just like in different periods of my life, whoever it is was like a best friend at that point in time. Mm-hmm. So it's like the mafia. Once you in, you can't get out. Well, let me take that back. You can't get out. But so when I think about a trip, I'm thinking about fun. All I want to do is have fun. Anybody that's going to give me pause for the least amount of drama, I don't want around me for trips. Mm-hmm. You remember when we first took a trip? What'd I tell you?
It was my trial. It was my trial trip. The first trip was my trial trip. And depending on how that trip went, determine if I will be invited on other trips.
But that was cute though, right?
It was. I mean, it was understandable.
She made it. She made it. But this is my a popular phrase that I should put on a shirt. You have to know who you can travel with.
Yes. Absolutely.
You have to know who you can travel with.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that.
So what are some of your do's and don'ts let's talk about girls' trips right now. What are some of your do's and don'ts for girls' trips?
I guess for me, my ones, don't.
I know one of her don'ts.
What?
Don't take group pictures with strangers.
Look, I don't know you. I don't know you, sir.
A group picture with a stranger.
We trying to take a group picture, and this stranger keeps jumping in our picture, and she's like, "Hey, come on now. I don't want him on my memory. I ain't gonna."
So hold it. So what did you do? You messed up the picture now forever.
How did I mess up the picture?
By having judgy face in the picture. Everybody else smiling, and you have judgy face. So we didn't capture the fun of the picture. It's like this. Everybody like this. Ha! She like this. Mama Joyce. You like Mama Joyce.
No,
Candy's wedding.
Don't put me down, Mama Joyce.
Mama Joyce was like this in every picture of Candy's wedding. That was terrible.
But can we get one picture? You know, without him jumping in our picture?
I'm sure we had a million pictures.
We had one on that night with our little balloon hats.
That he had probably made for us. He was the balloon man.
He was not. He was just somebody who y'all was just like, oh, come on, get in that picture.
He came to my belly button.
Well, it
was just a fun time.
But then we should have took a picture from the head up. But let me see. I'm trying to think, because I know I have quite a few, but what I don't like, and this might just be me, I don't like, if I get hungry and I want to run and grab something, I don't feel like waiting for everybody all the time.
That's reasonable. But I'll tell you one of my do's of girls' trips. Do what you want to do.
Right.
And nobody should get mad at you or get angry or upset. If the consensus is, okay, we're going to have dinner at 6. But then somebody say, you know what? I just want to have dinner at 5. Well, I want to have it at 7.
I'm sorry. My apologies. Sister, we're recording the podcast. I just wanted to make sure everything was good. Okay.
How you doing, sister? That's her sister.
I'm sorry. When I get calls from them, I gotta make sure they're good. So, but yes.
I just think everybody should be able to do what they want to do. Why? Because I like to do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I should feel pressured or I should place pressure on anybody else to do what I want to do. Now, rest assured, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you're welcome to do it with me. But if you don't want to do it, I'm fine too. And I'm going to be happy.
And
I'm on vacation.
I'll definitely say that was one of the plus signs to traveling with doing girls trips with you guys, because I noticed that, you know, everybody would branch off and do their own thing, but they went, okay, this one don't want to do this, and this one will go this way, and nobody got mad. It didn't always have to be a
right.
We all gotta go. We all gotta go. Well, I want to do this, and if you don't want to do it, then the person gets upset because you kind of don't want to do it. So remember when we went? Whose house did I go and visit?
Edgar Allan Poe.
No, he's in Baltimore, not Edgar. Remember when we were?
Yes, we was in Key West.
We was in Key West. It wasn't Edgar's house, but it was somebody. I can't
Somebody.
think of
It's another writer.
Yeah.
Anyway, she wanted to go see.
I wanted to go to his house
with the cats. I said,
and Missy was like, "I'm not going." Her, and I was like, "Okay, well, I want to go." And that was fine. I walked on. I did the little house tour and came out, and then we met back up and we did the lighthouse tour.
Yeah, I just think,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's enough. If you're on vacation, there's going to be an opportunity for you all for everybody to do something together. But there are times where I might want to sleep in late. Like I just went to Jamaica. And when I was in Jamaica, my girlfriend told me, she's like, one of them days, y'all probably not going to see me because I want to do my own thing. Now, Jamaica was locked down, so we ended up
She ain't do
she ain't do nothing. But she still would venture off on her own.
Okay.
She would still venture off on her own. Because she loves Jamaica and the benefits of Jamaica. I'm not a Jamaica person, so I can just smoke my hookah anywhere. But those who partake in the Jamaican stuff, they they gotta do their own thing. And I don't have a problem with it. Let's see. Okay. So how do you exclude somebody from a trip?
Don't invite them. What do you mean?
Right, but suppose somebody invite themselves on your trip. What do you do?
Oh, ooh. And somebody invited. Well, how do they invite themselves without? If you're throwing a trip, they can't invite themselves without going through you.
My little sister.
That's different. Hey, you can't exclude. You can't do that. That's a yeah.
Oh Lord, yes, my little sister. I was like, oh, we supposed to go to New Orleans. It's like, oh, she's like, I'm going. I said,
Well, that's not.
Oh, you are. I love you, Jessica. I can say her name because I love her, and she loves me, and she'll tell you
I
that.
love Jessica too.
Yeah, Jessica loves you too. If Jessica meets you and she'd have had, she gonna tell you how much she loves her sister. Okay, just listen to her. It'll last only for 15 minutes until I hear it, and then I'll come over there and cut her off. But yeah. So, but how would you handle that? No, suppose it was somebody who say like your sandbox, because you got a group that's sandbox.
Yeah.
Then you have your college girls. Then you have your family, right? So suppose family going somewhere and sandbox said, "Oh, I want to go." How do you tell them no, they can't go?
Well, I don't tell them no off the break. What I'll do is I'll ask family first. What do y'all think about that? And family either gonna say yes or no. I know who gonna say no. And if she's like, no, this is just for us sisters, then I'll say, well, it's kind of like just for us sisters, you know. And for the most part, they probably would understand. Yeah.
Well, suppose somebody like me say, well, I'm a sister.
Well, they wouldn't say that. Well, if you say, well, they know you, so they would be like, okay.
They know your sandbox.
They don't know my sandbox like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they know I'm fun.
Yeah.
And I'm funny.
Yeah, they would
people
be
can
okay.
tell I'm fun to travel with.
Yeah, they would be okay with.
Unless
with
you got to sleep in the room with me. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. How do you handle a roommate that snores?
Put on your earphones and turn on your iPod and roll over.
Well, you know, when I went to Jamaica, I took my machine because.
But you still gotta hear that machine going.
Look, don't be hating on the sleep apnea crew, okay? Oh, my glasses are fogging up. What does that mean? I'm hot.
No.
That's what it means.
I don't know. Mine's fog up all the time. So I guess I must be sizzling. T-sizzle.
T-swizzle, T-sizzle.
But yeah, that's
I gotta take these off.
That's a touchy. That's I don't know though. That's kind of weird. How do you go on? How do you, if you want to? Okay, say you got a group of friends, and you want to do a trip with these group of friends, but you don't want certain people out that group to go. What do you do?
Well, I personally don't want them to go, or the consensus, they don't want this person to go.
Right. Either way.
Either way, I don't know. Very diplomatic. I don't know what I would do. I had to be in the moment if the person came to me like, well, why didn't you invite me on this trip? And I'd go, oh, wow. Let me think. I didn't think you had leave. Or, COVID, and I know how concerned you are about catching COVID, so I was just honoring your feelings.
So what do you do if the person says, wait a minute, what do you do if
I heard you was having toe surgery. Sorry.
We need the shady.
But my shade is sweet. I have sweet shade.
What do you do if, like, the consensus is we don't want her to go on this trip because the last time all she did was complained about this, and this. Then y'all plan this trip, and I know some of these scenarios that I'm bringing up is probably some that you done already been through. So y'all plan the trip and y'all all ready to go, and then that person finds out you going on the trip and then say, well, I want to go.
I'm sorry. Oh, last minute?
Could be last minute.
Check the air. Here's my flight. Last minute flights are too high. Nobody wants to pay for last minute flights.
No, this person is a GS 35 and she got it. So
I don't know. Here's the information.
And then the consensus is, why you bring her? Why you invite her?
Okay, so let me tell you about in real life, my group of friends, they probably would say that. But my group of friends already know if I done okayed it, they're going to have to kind of okay it too.
Okay.
That's how we roll. If somebody did that to me, unless I have a serious problem with the person that's coming on the trip, I can roll with the best of them. But I have that situation kind of now. One of my close friends. We just keep bumping heads or trips or outings. But I love her dearly, and I think she loves me.
Maybe.
I think she loves me, but I think she's over me.
Maybe it's time to take a break from tripping with.
I know, but we own a timeshare together. Watch when she sees this episode, she's gonna cuss me out in text. But I love her.
Well, then that sounds like this calls for a conversation.
We have
to find out what's going on.
We've had them.
Okay, so y'all just want you to break. You ain't gotta go on the timeshare every month.
Every year.
Well, then that's just one trip a year. I don't think that's gonna kill or harm anyone.
You remember you used to hate when I play in my hair doing my little Facebook lives.
Yes, so annoying it was. But yeah. So what about guys and guys? I would like to know how guys handle. Well, you know what, men are different.
Men are different.
Men are different.
And
They
I
like
just,
he blew, breaking you their boots.
yeah, guys don't trip off nothing.
Right.
They don't trip off, like, they don't care if you eat. They don't care if you on the bus to go on the tour. They'll leave you. They don't care. And I just
Man,
went
you
on.
allowed to walk downstairs and see the guy eating at the table by himself.
Right. The thing is, I just went on a guy. It was a guy's trip per se, because it was a guy celebrating his birthday, and his guy friends were there, but his wife and her friends were there, and I was there with my friends.
Okay.
Right. So it was like a guy's trip, something like that. Yeah. So I was able to, that's why I was talking about, it was time to go on the tour, and one of the guys was running late, and they was like, told the driver, leave. I said, no, we can't leave him. His feelings would be hurt if we leave him. They was like, he knew what time it was. Men are just so different.
Well, did anybody talk to him?
He was on the phone as they telling the driver to leave him.
He was coming. That was wrong.
That was, and I told him when he got on the bus, because I made the bus driver wait. Okay, when he got on the bus, I said, thank Flicker. Because if it wasn't Flicker, you'd be sitting in this lobby by the pool, wherever. He would have made the best of it. But the thing about that, if his friends would have left him, I don't think he would have had a problem with it, because he knew he was late. Mm-hmm. If that happened to a girl, honey, the trip is over.
Yes.
Trip is over. He'd be like, and you left me? Oh, y'all want to leave me? Okay, well, let me go to the bar, meet new friends. Well, that's what I would do. I would go to the bar, meet new friends. I would make the best of it, but I don't think I would be mad if I was late. If I was late, I wouldn't be mad.
I don't know. I don't think I would. Well.
No, you would be mad. You'd be like, you should have held that bus driver.
Like, I can't believe them just left me.
Right. And the female dogs might say, I can't believe she was late. But
they should know, because the female dogs will already know that I'm going to be late. Y'all know. Y'all know, y'all know, y'all know. I've been doing a little bit better with my time, though.
You have. The last few times you had to be at my house, you were there. And you announced it.
Yes. And I made sure I did.
Yeah.
It's 8:00. I'm here.
Yeah, so, like, family trips. I haven't been on a family trip in years. But family trips used to be fine for us. We used to vacation every year when I was growing up. Most likely we went to Myrtle Beach. You remember WHUR on Sunday mornings? And at 10:30 they would do the trip announcements. Beep, 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 beep,
I probably wasn't listening to them.
Patrick Ellis, 10:30, 10 o'clock at 10:30. And Mommy would find trips off the radio. It would be bus trips. You know, we was a family on the bus trips and praying that the bus don't break down with the chicken. Oh, that was the best chicken. Oh, bus trip chicken. Jesus.
No.
So, yeah.
We didn't do bus trips.
So, okay. Now, I remember, I can't remember what happened. So, I hope you remember. You remember we had went to the Bahamas. We had the kids. I don't know what I did to piss you off, but you was pissed off. And I left you in your festivity. And me and the kids was in the beach playing in the water, and you was sitting there on your phone. And then we was ready to get on the big chair, and I came over to you. I said, "You gonna have to come on here and do that." I was like, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time. I don't know what you was mad about, but you was mad about something. I can't even remember.
It had something to do with the beach.
I can't remember. I really can't remember, but you was hot. I was like, okay, come on, guys. And I took Kamari and we was in the beach playing.
I was like, I ain't getting no water.
And then
I was mad.
And then we get on the big boat, the little big chair. And I told you had to take the pictures.
I was like, this bitch.
That's how I
didn't mind though. I didn't mind though because
your son was there. He's
Yeah.
gonna get his picture taken.
yeah.
Now I don't like to do drama on trips.
Yeah.
Because it's a vacation. I try to avoid it at all costs. I'll just be like, unless you have to really address something. And if I have to address something, I'm gonna address it and be like, okay, let's go grab something to eat.
Yeah. I don't like when you have issues on trips, on girls' trips or whatever, and you do address it. Like you said, you address it and you move on. I don't like it when you address it and then people still act funny, because at the end of the day, you pay a lot of money for these trips.
Yeah.
And you come in to have a good time. You don't want to be there feeling all, out of place or awkward or whatever.
Right.
So whatever the issue is, say it, move on.
But some people don't have the ability to move on or let things go. You know anything about that?
I don't know. I don't know.
She knows.
But what I do know is, in that moment, I might not let go. But at some point,
you'll let it go.
I let go.
Yeah.
Like that day or whatever.
A whole day?
Well, no, because remember we got on the boat and stuff, and I was fine after that.
Now I'm gonna tell you probably how it could have gone bad. If I picked up your vibe and was like, oh, she got an attitude with me or us, it was probably me. It was us. It wasn't the kids. It was me.
Yeah.
She got an attitude with me, so I'm gonna have an attitude with her. And right. I'm not gonna. If she ain't gonna say nothing to me, I ain't gonna say nothing to her. I ain't got time for that. Somebody had to take the pictures, okay? I don't have time for that.
And then she gonna say, "You want to take some pictures?" So I was like, "All right, yeah."
That's how you gotta do people. I mean, that's the way you break the ice or whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, and then we were fine.
Mm-hmm.
Got back.
Sometimes all it takes is just somebody.
Taxi that I thought he was gonna kidnap us.
Oh no, honey, you should have been on that trip. It was. Now, I've been to the Bahamas a lot of times. I love going to the Bahamas because I know my plan. I'm familiar. I've been seeing some of these people I've been seeing grow up. They'll be selling stuff on the beach like they were a kid. Now they're full grown adults. I know I feel safe there, right? Honey, we went. I have to say their names because it was funny. It was me, LaJuan, LaToya, Renee. Was Tanya was Tanya on the trip? Was Tanya on the trip? I can't remember. Missy was on the trip. Was Michelle on the trip? I can't remember. But anyway, for years I go to catch the taxi to the beach without incident. Take the taxi back from the beach. Let me tell you, Renee made my taxi ride a living hell. On our way back, they created all this drama that made the taxi cab drivers start fussing with each other. I told them, never again. Never again. You are never coming to hold it. All of us are going in January. Oh my God. I ain't taking a taxi with them, no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, we're going on a family cruise. It's supposed to be celebrating my great niece's 16th birthday. She's not going, so we. Don't get me started.
Okay, I won't.
This is broadcasted to the masses.
So.
So what was, if you could think, what was your favorite girls' trip? Or do you have a favorite? Or have you had so many fun memories that you can't just pull one?
I think out of the girl trips, I'm actually going to say
the one that came up in my memories today.
What came up in our memory? No, not that one. That wasn't. No, because I lost my favorite glasses.
That was
Jeffrey
Cleveland. Of all places, Cleveland.
I'm gonna say Miami.
When we went,
yeah,
we had a good time.
You talking about between the girl trip?
Just any trips.
Oh, okay. I'll say probably when we all went to not with you, but China Dolls. It was a China Dolls trip, and it was like a whole bunch of all the China Dolls.
What are China Dolls?
When Tamika had her salon.
Oh, okay.
And we all went to not Cancun. I think where did we go to? I think we went to Bahamas. That might have been my favorite one. We had a ball.
Oh,
we had a ball.
I don't even know if I could pick a favorite.
We had dancers with us there too, so we had a ball.
Oh.
We had a lot of activities and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I bet. Y'all should do a China Doll reunion.
We need to.
Can Black Baby Doll come? Okay. But I have so many memories. Half of them I forget, but thank God for Facebook memory.
Right.
Because did I tell you, I didn't even realize I had gone to see Stevie Wonder.
When you see Stevie, I want to see Stevie.
I've seen Stevie. I've seen Madonna in concert, Janet Jackson, Stevie Wonder, like the heavy hitters. I've seen them.
That's cool. You see Michael Jackson?
I saw Michael Jackson though as the Jackson 5. They came to the Capitol Center one year, and my mom took us. I saw Huey Lewis in the News, New Kids on the Block. Who were they there with? It was New Kids on the Block, and I don't know who they was. It's some concert that LaWine probably gave me as a birthday gift. She forever for herself. Be dragging me to concerts that I clearly don't want to go to. But the Huey Lewis and the News, she dragged me to that. That was a fun concert.
Oh, okay.
That was fun.
I can see that.
That was a lot of fun. And I don't know. I can't think of one thing. I know that New Orleans, it was for my sister's 60th birthday. And we went to New Orleans. And all I kept saying was, this is the best birthday I've ever had. It wasn't even my birthday. Like, she turned 60, and we were on Bourbon Street, at every club we went into, she ended up on the stage, or somebody singing to her. I probably had a lot to do with that, but that's how I roll on trips. They're supposed to be memorable, supposed to have fun. Now, what I did recently, I jumped off the cliff at Rick's Cafe. That was, it wasn't on my bucket list, but now it's on my bucket list because my bucket list is different. I do the stuff, then add it to my bucket list.
Okay. Yes. I didn't do that. I did swim in the ocean. I didn't snorkel, but I did do that.
Do you know how to swim?
I took swimming lessons when I was in the 3rd grade.
Oh, praise the Lord. You know how I learned how to swim? I lived in Glenarden Woods Apartments. Hey, Glenarden. And our balcony faced the pool. It was this lifeguard. His name was George. He was a white guy with long hair. We used to call him George of the Jungle. Because he reminded me of the cartoon. You remember George of the Jungle? Okay. So George, this summer, I was about 4 years old. George taught me how to swim. He was so patient with me. Looking back now, somebody probably would be like, oh, what is he spending all this time with this girl for? But he taught me how to dive off the diving board. Like 4 years old, I could dive off the diving board. And he just was so patient. So that's how I learned how to swim. He just loved me. I wonder what happened to George.
I knew how to swim in school. You know what it was? Because, we always had swimming pools wherever we lived. But they were giving lessons from the YMCA. And I just wanted to do it.
I know, that's right.
I was the only black girl. I was the only
I
black
didn't
girl
have
who did
floaters
that.
back then. Right. I didn't have floaters back then. I got floaters now. Like, the likelihood of me drowning.
Yeah,
I don't even want to talk about drowning.
It was all the girls, little white girls, and you know how the white girls taught me how to wrap the towel around your head and do that.
Oh, shucks.
I was like,
I ain't had no hair.
okay.
That's probably why I could swim
They
every
did
day.
it. The white girl mother did. I was like, okay.
You had a lot of hair. A lot of hair.
I had a nerve to go swimming with
all that hair. You had a lot.
My mother
of
was
hair.
like, you want to do what? Swimming lessons.
Jessica asked me, she's like, how did you meet Tyra? I said, I've known Tyra since middle school. She's like, really? I didn't know that. I said, yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah, Thomas Johnson, hey.
Middle school. Did they have a song?
I
I don't know. I know James McHenry had a song, and I still know it. Well, here it goes.
Robert Goddard and then Thomas. No, we're not talking about
James McHenry, the
No.
school around.
So,
with the
35 minutes,
and such
and we
good
gotta keep
teachers.
people engaged.
Finer schools, not fine. Under thy love, we care. Hand in hand we share. I start speaking in tongues like I'm happy. Sorry.
So,
girls trips, I love them. Boys trips, I might love even more. Family trips, I would adore if my family would take a trip. They won't take a trip. And we do piecemeal, like Nisi and me, and Jessica and me. My parents are older now, so they don't want to really travel. My nephews.
Well, we can ready to do a family trip.
Oh, for real? Where y'all going?
Greece.
Oh, that's right.
I'm leaving Friday.
You're
So
dating.
anybody
No, you're dating this video, so this has to be the first one.
Oh, shoot. No, I'm not.
Yes.
It could be anyone.
No, it can't.
I said Friday. I'm leaving Friday. It could have been. Well, hey, so it is.
Yeah,
So here's the thing. If anybody want to contribute to my GoFundMe to Greece, I'm asking for Greece money. I ain't asking for life.
Girl, you better go in the hair section at CVS and get you some grease. I'll give you.
Give me some grease money. The grease is expensive.
Grease is expensive. I'm actually might be going in June, but I don't know yet. But I'm cruising, so yeah. And I haven't. It's something that my coworker and I. We're supposed to do something with a group of girls, and we had a Zoom meeting with a group of girls.
Well, why did y'all choose Greece? Because I said I was.
I've always said. Remember, I wanted to go for my 50th.
Well, we were supposed to go for our 50th,
right?
But what I'm saying is, I was going to go on the cruise, go back on the cruise with y'all.
Oh, well, come on. But let me tell you about this Zoom with these. I only knew it was 6 of us, and I knew 2 people. Right. I had kind of decided on the Zoom that this might not be the trip for me.
Yeah, well, I'm not going then. You already decided that.
No.
Pick another.
No. I'm not going with them because they had a different plan. I said I wanted to cruise. They want to fly in, and they, they had a different. And this is what you have to recognize. If you hear stuff that you know you're probably not going to be down with, just say no thank you. Instead of going and complaining.
Right.
I don't like to hear people complaining about, this. If you didn't try to help plan it, because when you're planning a trip, you don't know. You're just going by reviews and crossing your fingers and hoping. So if you end up at a house or a hotel that look like Freddy Krueger probably lived there. The pictures look appealing on the daggone site. That happened to us twice.
Oh, wow.
That happened to us twice. And one of the things, we had gone to Algerique's homecoming, and we had an Airbnb. And the house was oddly decorated. But what was even odder than that was the house's caretaker that lived next door, who I believe was a recovering alcoholic and came over our house and would not leave because she kept drinking.
Oh my God.
I got videos of that.
Oh gosh.
We was doing karaoke. She would not leave.
Well, she was having a lot of fun.
She said we were the best that had ever stayed at the
She was having some fun.
She was having too much fun.
Yeah.
She was having too much fun. But yeah, my friends, they were okay. Arlette was funny. Arlette said, I'm going to bed. Arlette was funny. It was funny. The whole night was funny. But So yeah. So girls trips, leave some comments. I reply to our comments. If you leave a comment, I'll reply. We definitely need you to, what we need them to do?
Like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, subscribe. Subscribe.
If you subscribe, I'll give you a free pass to my OnlyFans page. I'll create one. I'll just text you. Just drop your number. Oh, Lordy. Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in.
No. Before, yeah.
What?
Remember we were talking about Potomac Housewives?
Oh, okay. So we probably gonna go for an hour because there was some shady mess. And Giselle and Robin, if you see this, first of all, Reasonably Shady ain't got nothing on 2P
and a podcast.
Okay. Y'all might be the green-eyed bandits, but we the
chocolate bandits.
We the chocolate bunny bandits.
Chocolate bunny bandits.
Bunny bandits. We got cleavage.
Amen.
And they I'm not gonna pull my shirt down. We might get banged. Okay, so on a recent episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, Giselle and Robin had a Reasonably Shady get together to launch their podcast, which is called Reasonably Shady, which I thought is a cute name.
Yeah,
I thought that was cute, and I love the decorations and everything. They were very shady at this party where two of the guests were told that they were not allowed to go in the house to use the bathroom. Right? Then that was said in one breath, and in another breath somebody says, are you inviting them to the girls trip or the trip? Because the husbands are going too. And my question is, if somebody you know has been shady to you, would you even entertain the thought of going on a trip with them?
Absolutely not.
Some people, I'm not even going to meet you at Sam's Club. Some people.
I probably won't even, you probably won't see me no more.
Now I have to see some people, but. Yeah, it was.
Unless I absolutely have to see you, I would withdraw. I would withdraw. And then if you put it out there, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that I can't use your bathroom.
Right.
That's very childish and immature.
Well, the invitation said friends and haters.
Yeah.
That was number one.
That they started out.
Right.
And I mean, I get it, you gotta go because it's a casting call, casting thing or whatever. But these women are making it known that they don't like you.
A scholar said it best. She said, don't get mad because you're being shady and you don't like her response.
Who?
A scholar.
Oh. Yeah. I don't like that.
Why you don't like a scholar? Can you subscribe? She doesn't like you, but I like you.
I feel like I'm not going to talk about these women.
Right. Because we might go viral and then they're going to be sending us cease and desist.
Yeah. And
then somebody going to do a whole notebook about our lives and receipts.
I don't care about all that, but listen. You can't not like me in my face and I have to pretend like I don't know that you don't like me. If you don't like me, then I don't care.
If someone doesn't like me to my face, there are two ways that I would handle that.
How would you handle that, pray tell?
Well, one, I would be extra nice to them, and extra proper, and extra sweet, just to irritate them. And the other thing is, I would just completely ignore them, just as if and my ignore game is beautiful. It's really beautiful. Like, was I telling you last night how I had a supervisor that he and I didn't get along? So like one week, one Monday, I come into the office and he goes, good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Missy. Good went on about my business, walked back up, was by the copier. The other manager who sits right next to him in his office, he was like, "Hey, Queen Bee." I said, "Hey, Big Al." I said, "How was your weekend?" I said, "Oh, we went to New York and we saw this and we was at the final of the Sweet 16 and now they get ready to go to Phoenix for the Final Four." And but I did acknowledge him. I said hello. Mm-hmm. And I'm not obligated to share what I did the weekend with him because I did not care for him.
Mm-hmm. I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I definitely can't argue with that.
But that's how I am. I'm very professional when I don't care for someone. I keep it very professional. I'm like, hello. Like, hello. Almost Maya Angelou. Hello. No, that's too sexy. I love girls' trips. I love group trips. I encourage them. I like to take them often. The problem is I have too many friends that birthdays and they all want to travel on their birthday. That's it.
I'm glad that I don't want to travel on my birthday. I just be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I know. What you do for your birthday this year?
Dinner.
Oh, that's right. You went to dinner. Let's talk about last minute planning.
I didn't want
that
to
was
do
sweet.
anything.
That was sweet.
But my son wanted to take me out.
Yes.
So I had to go. Sunshine. Shout out to Sunshine because he loved his mama.
What did I do for my birthday this year? I can't even remember. That's how insignificant my birthdays are.
That?
It's a fruit fly.
I ain't got no fruit.
You got wine. They like wine. That's okay. If it go in my cup, I'm drinking them. This wine good. It's protein, woman. What did I do for my birthday?
You had a party. You had a whole
that's right.
party.
That's right.
52
stack deck. Hey. It was a fun party. It's like a basement party almost, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I encourage everybody, find you a group of friends, male or female. Go, explore. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. I don't spend a lot of money on my trips. I'm a thrifty spender. And plan. Like, if I go on a trip to this week, that trip probably was paid for back in March or something like that. I really do like plan, have a budget for like travel. That's probably where I spend most of my money in travel. Definitely not clothes.
That's good. That's good because
or eyeglasses.
Where my shady pile?
Let me put my glasses back on so I can look educated.
But yes. So girls trips, it's okay for everybody to not do what you want to do. It's okay if you don't want to do what everybody else wants to do. Yeah. It is A-okay. It's A-okay if you decide that you want to eat breakfast alone on the lanai in peace and quiet.
Oh, what's a lanai?
That's okay. You know, like a patio.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
Yeah.
You remember that time? Was you on a cruise where I ate breakfast alone and I met that guy who was into dungeons?
I probably was.
Oh, you was on that cruise.
Probably was.
You remember? And I told you, I was like, never mind. No, I didn't meet anybody on a cruise. I'm sorry. Okay, that's the end of that conversation.
Well, we thank you so very much.
Yes, we thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I will reply.
Yes. She will reply. I had to learn how to reply.
You hit reply.
I don't know where to comment at. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, you hit reply. Tamika,
one of us is the technical engineer in this here wagon.
And she ain't that technical. Trust me.
The other one, not so much.
One of us sings.
And one day, I'm going to sing a song for you all.
Oh, yes. And that's when we got canceled. Actually, I think you have a nice singing voice.
I do that.
You do. You just, it has to be trained, that's all.
Somebody should give me singing lessons. Train my voice.
And don't you want something else before that?
Oh, tummy tuck.
Oh, yeah. Somebody should do that too.
Yeah, they should do that first.
Oh, if we get the subscribers
Give
up.
us some subscribers. Because maybe somebody will feel sorry for me. Maybe we can get a doctor to give me a tummy tuck.
They might. But we got to get...
No.
Yes, we got to get the subscribe. Can y'all do that?
Can y'all subscribe so Tom can get her tummy tuck?
Holla. Remember at school, the guys were bang on the desk?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is off topic. Okay, thank you. This is off topic. So for my funeral, as people enter, I want to do a bell ringing ceremony. Like when people come in, when like the procession of the family, I want them to ring the bell and then go have a seat. Like it's like ushering the good spirit, the spirit in with the bells chiming in. Then at the recessional, I want African drums. I went to an I did not say noises. I said drums. I went to an African drum ceremony, and it's everybody just playing drums however they want it. But guess what? When the casket gets to the door, I want the drum to break out into like a go-go beat. I might need congos there. I'm gonna see if Ricky will do it. Ricky might be too upset. I got other people that play congos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the congos.
Don't play them. Don't play them, please.
Why not?
Don't play congos at my funeral. You might play congos like you say. No, you can.
Good.
Yeah, good. But I want great. Okay?
Okay.
But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you're pleased with 2 P's
In the podcast.
Good night.